Today I'm going to be talking about a hot topic called digital descent. Now I know what you're thinking, this is just a clickbait type video, but I actually want to break down the level, and also compare it to its predecessor, artificial ascent. So first off, I want to talk about the design. So at first, I thought it looked pretty bad, and I still think that there are some bad parts, like Crazy and Mannix's parts. But overall, with most of the parts being mediocre, and a few parts being really good, Galvatron's and Serpunge's parts being my favorite. Now, compare that to Artificial Ascent, and in my opinion, there's a big difference. In Artificial Ascent, there aren't any parts that I don't think are very good, except for maybe Abstract Dark's part. But besides that, the level flows very well together, and looks better overall. Now I want to talk about the gameplay, and more specifically, the difficulty. With Artificial Ascent, it was easily in the top 1 to 2, and everyone agreed that that is where it should be. But with Digital Descent, well, it got put at number 1, and then moved down to number 2 on the Demons list, there is still an almost universal outcry to place it lower on the list. Within the first 5 days, Skullo, who said the level should be at number 7, and Sunix beat the level. While with Artificial Ascent, it took 14 days for there to be any victors at all, and almost a month before the second victor beat it. Now I know victors aren't everything, but I do think that it shows a difference in the two levels' difficulty. Also, while I was playing the first parts of the level, they honestly seemed like they should be in the 6-star level. As the first two parts are super easy, especially for the number 1, now number 2 demon. And then, there's Nazgub's ship. His ship is a little harder than the first two parts, but I feel like it is still a little too reliant on straight fly, and once you get the hang of it, it's really just as easy as the first two parts. Now, I know that Viprin said that they are planning on buffing it, but why don't they just do that in the first place? This also puts Combined in a lot of stress because he has to re-verify this whole thing when he's trying to leave the game. So overall, I think Digital Descent was rushed, and it's too easy for its rating as number 1 to 2 demon. It is comparable to the 2.1 installments of the Sonic series, as I feel for both sets of levels that if the creators had taken just a bit more time to make sure the levels stand out and make sure that it's complete, then I think they would have been much better off.